Hey guys, how are you all? So welcome back to my channel Axaxity. So welcome all IELTS seekers to this video. And this video is regarding the prediction of 26th September 2020 Real IELTS exam. So in this video, I included both the academic and general module prediction. So as you already know, we have academic and also general module test on the same date, and the IDP and also British Council is going to conduct their exams almost all around India. So around 46 cities they are going to conduct their exams. So be ready for that. So before that, if you want to get more IELTS lessons, practice test, free materials, prediction, review, live sections, breaking news, and real exam answers, please do subscribe this channel and click on the bell icon nearby to get the notification. And if you like this video means, please give thumbs up and you can share with your friends. So stay tuned for more videos from me. So without further delay, we can start out with our video. So as usual, we'll start out with the listening module first for both academic and general module. So let's see. In part 1, you will hear a telephonic conversation between two speakers and you have to fill a form. That means you will get fill up type question in part 1. And this part will be an easy one. Moving on to part 2, you will hear a talk from a guide or a conversation between two speakers again. And the questions will be in the form of match the information, short MCQs, or a map completion. And this part also will be an easy one. Moving on to part 3, you will get large MCQs. So this part will be somewhat tricky. So try to concentrate more on the audios and try to find some time to read the questions also. That means utilize the 1 minute in between to read out the question. And in part 4, you will get an academic lecture and you have to answer the questions in the form of fill-ups. That may be a not completion. And also last few exams, the audios are a little bit fast. So this time also we can expect like that. So concentrate more on the audios and you can practice with Cambridge textbook 8 to 15. Now moving on to academic reading. In passage 1, there is a chance to get true, false, not given type question, fill-ups, and also short answer questions. That means you can answer within 3 words. This passage will be an easy one. In passage 2, you will get match the information type question, selection of letters, and also sentence completion. And this passage will also be an easy one. And in passage 3, there is a chance to get list of heading, yes, no, not given type question, and also again match the information type question. So this passage will be somewhat tricky, but I don't want to make you panic. But it's for your time management. You want to arrange your time properly. Try to spend some more time in passage 3. Okay, so practice more. Before moving on to other textbook, try to complete all the Cambridge textbooks. Now we'll see regarding the general module reading. In section 1, you will get 2 short passages and the questions will be in the form of true, false, not given and also the selection of letters. So the section will be an easy one, and in section 2 again you will get 2 short passages and you have to answer fill up type question, short answer questions and yes, no, not given type question. And most probably this passage will also be an easy one. And in section 3 you will get a long passage and you want to answer MCQ type question along with list of heading or match the information type question. So you can expect any one out of this. So this section will be somewhat moderate. So try to do that first or try to spend little more time in passage 3. Now we'll see regarding the writing section of academics. In task 1, you will get an infographic structure and you want to spend 20 minutes on this task and you want to write minimum 150 words. So this time there is a chance to get bar chart, pie chart, table or a line graph. And you can expect the combination graph too. So try to concentrate more on these type of graphs. And in task 1 of gender module, you know that it's a letter writing. So we have three types of letters in our IELTS: formal, informal, and also semi-formal. I think you know the difference between these three. So you should know how to open up the letter, how to divide the body paragraph, how to end up the letter and all. So this time there is a chance to get informal letter. Okay, so you should concentrate more on informal letter, study common phrases and all. What all are the common expressions? What all are the common phrases you can able to use? Okay, and about the structure, be thorough with the structure too. Okay, now we will see regarding the task 2 of both academic and gender module. You know that it's the time for an essay. Okay, so we have 5 type of essays in our IELTS writing. So this time there is a chance to get opinion type essay. So they will be asking in the form of do you agree or disagree? That means one-sided opinion type essay. To what extent do you agree or disagree? That is balanced opinion type essay. Or they will be asked in the form of is it a positive or negative development? So you should know what's the difference between these three and how you want to divide the body paragraph. And there is a chance to get a discussion type essay too. So in discussion type essay, they will be asking in the form of advantage or disadvantage, or else discuss both views. And there is a chance to get outweigh type questions too, advantage outweigh disadvantage or vice versa. So along with that, be ready with discussion with opinion type essay too. That means discuss both view and state your opinion, advantage disadvantage and state your opinion. So be thorough with opinion type essay and also discussion type essay. Now we'll check out some of the essay topics you want to be prepared for your exams. Culture and tradition, society, technology, transportation, world issues, animals, government, health, advertising, business, environment, economy and money, education, food, media and TV. So try to collect some points under each topic which can be applicable for all the type of essays. Okay, try to collect some supporting points and also opposing points. So here are some tips for you. Okay, so analyze each task properly. Spend some time making notes. Don't jump into your writing, just take some time to prepare some notes. Highlight or underline keywords in the task to make sure that you focus on what you have to do. Okay, that means in the question paper itself. Plan your answers. Use paragraph clearly. Put one idea in each paragraph. Don't repeat your ideas. Do not copy the whole sentence from the question. Try to paraphrase properly. Keep to the topic. Don't go off track. Manage your time properly. Remember, task 2 is worth twice as much as task 1. So try to concentrate more on task 2. Try to complete the task 2 first. So spend 20 minutes on task 1 and 40 minutes on task 2. It's a usual phrase, right? So try to spend more time for task 2. Try to finish task 1 within 50 minutes. Okay? Then pay attention to the number of words required for each task. We lose marks if you do not write at least 150 words in task 1 and also at least 250 words in task 2. So try to maintain the word count. Then learn to recognize how long 150 and 250 words look in your handwriting. So try to download the model answer sheet and try to practice in that before your test date. And always try to answer in a complete way. Don't use any bulleting points and all. Pay attention to your spelling, grammar, and also punctuation. Along with that, your handwriting too. Avoid informal language because it's an formal exam only. Do not memorize any model answers and all. Spend several minutes rereading and to autocorrect your mistakes. Okay, so stay tuned. And if you want more videos from me, try to subscribe our channel and along with that, click on the bell icon too to get notification whenever I upload new videos. So try to select the all option too. And if you are interested to join for our online section, you can catch me in WhatsApp 944603129 or else you can write me in chapteronilts@gmail.com. So now the admissions are open so you can book your seats. So thank you so much and I will be back soon. All the very best.